The true validity of an Ironman account is 10 hit points. So welcome to the start of a new expedition. It's time to experiment how good my skill, knowledge, and mechanics of this game mode actually are. If I lose my red helmet, we'll push on, but if I get 11 HP, I'll relaunch the journey again. In the last video, I got 50 thieving so I could sell my 14,100 rune arrows to Martin Thwaite in the Rogue Den minigame area. By selling my rune arrows here, I got high alch value. For those of you who didn't watch episode number 1, I got these rune arrows by playing Last Man Standing. So now with 2.8 million GP on a brand new 10 HP hardcore Ironman account, there are a lot of possibilities of things I can do next, and I have the perfect plan. Since I was already in Rogue's Den, what I decided to do was quickly, or what I thought was quickly, grab the Rogue's outfit for double loot when I am thieving. Oh, it's a Rogue kit. Basically, whatever one you go to and you get your first piece, the next piece is going to be counterclockwise by 1, if I'm correct. Oh, sugar, that sucks. Yes, no. All right, come on. Please. Yes. Haha, our first piece. I'm telling you, counterclockwise works. If I get a rogue crate, it works. If I get a rogue kit, it doesn't work. And if I fail, then tough to say. It doesn't work. At this point, I was 1 hour in with only one rogue piece, so I decided to switch my rotation from counterclockwise to clockwise. I'm telling you it is. Nope. Not good. Come on, I need my second piece here. I'm thinking it is gonna be this one. Yep, I had a feeling, man, I knew it. There's piece number 2. Or no, let's go clockwise with it. Counterclockwise doesn't work. Let's see if clockwise works. Please? Gosh, it's my thieving level. That's shit. Okay, come on now. Let's go clockwise 1 from where I just failed. So we'll go to here. Please? Yes! Dude, that's what it is. It could be clockwise. We're going 1 more clockwise from the last one. So we were here, we got chest, or we got crate on this one, so now we're gonna go 1 more clockwise to this one. Please figure it out. Yes, it works. Okay, so it's 1 clockwise. This would be my 4th one in a row, which pretty much is saying that this is actually clockwise to get crates. It used to be counterclockwise, so let's see. Come on now, don't fail it. Oh, yep, it's clockwise. I proved you guys all wrong. Everyone in the Twitch stream was against me, man. I proved to you guys. There's a cycle that this is on, man. And gloves. There we go. Full rogue completed on the account. Very, very nice. That's awesome. Yeah, like I said, just in 2 hours and 11 minutes, and 20 minutes of it was a phone call. A work call that I wasn't even playing. So now we start Dwarf Cannon.
Dwarf Cannon. 1 quest point 7.
Shh. Babe, we talked about this at dinner last night. No one wants to hear your voice in the videos anymore. Sorry about that. Dwarf Cannon. 1 quest point 750 crafting XP unlocks the use of the Dwarf Cannon and the ability for me to make cannonballs. This should be the Dwarf Cannon completed, the ability to use the Dwarf Cannon, and 11 crafting coming in as well. So the next step on the account is to get to 10 cooking so I can make red berry pies and do the quest Night Sword. Night Sword will give me the 29 smithing, which is very close to the 30 smithing I'll need to make cannonballs. So my early cooking levels is going to be rather simple. Just go to the fishing store in Port Sarim and buy raw sardines and then cook them at the range a little bit to the north. There it is, 10 cooking. You can now cook red berry pies, that's what we were after. Okay, so we cooked 2 of 4, which means I can technically get a blurite sword if I want it. Well, I need to risk my status to get an iron bar. The iron bar spawn is like right here. Oh, this ain't too bad. What the hell am I saying? What was I nervous about? That was like 4 steps. All right, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and start the Knight's Sword quest. Knight's Sword. 1 quest point, 12,725 smithing experience, and unlocks the ability to smelt blurite. Good luck to us. No tanks, just me. So I want to reiterate this. For every quest on the account, I'm not going to be using my main to tank or any other of my viewers to tank. I guess this was maybe the one part of my liability that I didn't fully enjoy because I didn't feel like I completed it by myself, if you know what I mean. And that's why I made this account as a 10 HP hardcore account as well, just to see exactly how far I could make it on my own as a hardcore Ironman. Oh, we're golden. Unless I get hit by this ice giant. Sweet. Let's get greedy with it. Nice. Alright, so blurite sword obtained, and then obviously we also got the extra blurite ore so I could do the Fally Easy Diary. That's a requirement to make blurite limbs. So there's a 200 IQ play to always get a second blurite ore. And this should be the Knight's Sword completed. 12,725 smithing experience, all the way to 29. So now the next step is to at least start the giant dwarf so I can access Keldgrim and access the blast furnace area. So Veldabin has a task for me, so we do have to start this. But we're not going to actually finish it. We're basically going to tell Veldabin to pound sand. And now we should be able to get into the blast furnace. So we've entered. There's 2,500 iron and 2,500 coal, which will give me 10k cannonballs. Now the next step is to make all of that into 2,500 steel bars. So to get to 30 smithing, we're gonna need an extra 50 iron ore to make into iron bars. Well, if I did the math right, this should be 30 smithing. Yes, sir. All right, so now we can make steel bars. And we're on our very last load. This should get us 2,500 steel bars, which will make 10k cannonballs, and those will be plenty of cannonballs for just about every grind I have other than Slayer, obviously. And there we go. So we ended with 44 smithing for the first part of that grind. So next on the list is we're gonna finally buy our cannon from Nickelodeon. I was hoping you might sell me a cannon. And he's gonna give me the mold as well, correct? Yeah, that's right, buddy. Thank you so much, and now we can officially start to do some questing that requires us to kill things. Look at this. Oh! Ooh. 5. So we got the bear here, and then we got the rat just to the north. Only 3 cannonballs needed for that. Wow, a beginner clue scroll. And the rat is completed. Alright, so there's all the meats. Let's go ahead and do Druidic Ritual here. Teach me the great skill of Herblore. Druidic Ritual, 4 quest points, 250 Herblore experience, and the ability to use the Herblore skill. Oh yeah. Woo! And this should be Druidic Ritual completed. You get 4 quest points from this quest. 250 Herblore XP and 3 herb coming in. Alright, so the next quest is going to be Prince Ally Rescue. It originally was going to be Jungle Potion, but I don't want to risk my hardcore in Karamja this early, so Prince Ally Rescue. 3 quest points, unlocks the ability to use the Alcarad Gate for free, and the Sorcerer's Garden minigame. So basically the goal is to get 10 Herblore by doing Sorcerer's Garden, which you need Prince Ally Rescue to do Sorcerer's Garden, and then we'll go do Dig Site at 10 Herblore. Yes, yes boys, here it is. We're gonna free the prince. Come on, prince, go home, go back to Alcarad. And this should be Prince Ally Rescue completed. What I should be able to do, if all went to plan, is I should now be able to enter Sorcerer's Garden so I can get the herbs for level 10. Yes, tell me a little bit more about the garden, won't you? Won't you now? Yes, it'll be good training magic for you. Ah, and we're in. Ha ha, bitches. So Sorcerer's Garden unlocked. We're gonna be doing the Winter Garden to have the best chance at low-level herbs. So in the last video, I used my 2 500 experience lamps for the Client of Karen quest on farming. What I didn't potentially realize was that I would be doing this now and getting 50 farming XP every time I loot herbs. So maybe an oversight there. You could probably use those on another skill. Well, we've had another change of plans, I guess. I did like 4 loads of the Sorcerer's Garden, and I got enough Guams to get myself to 10 Herblore and go ahead and do the dig site. But I want to save my Guams, as silly as that sounds, for the Guthix Resks. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get a little bit ballsy with the account the first time, where I think we may really be risking the hardcore status. So I'm going to be going to Karamja and doing the quest Jungle Potion. Karamja is a very dangerous place, especially as a 10 HP account, a 10 HP hardcore account, I should say. And what's going to make this harder is, I've already mentioned in the first couple episodes, I'm not going to be using other accounts to help me complete the quest. It's just gonna be me, so this is going to be quite a bit ballsy, I guess. So yeah, let's do our best. So the first dangerous spot is actually just right here, and it's a spider, this level 44 jungle spider. So now we head straight across, and this is a safe area for a second. Jungle Potion, 1 quest point, 775 Herblore experience, and the completion of this quest is a prerequisite for Shilo Village. So snakeweed is going to be the first herb that we have to go collect. Now the scary part of this quest is there's a delay between actually getting some of the herbs. So in the other areas, when there's NPCs nearby that can attack you, they can arguably stack damage, which could KO me. There we go. So snakeweed should be done. The second one is going to be tough because I have to head north to Harpy Bug Swarms. Okay, 1, I'm okay. Oh, okay. So that wasn't too bad. Okay, not bad. So I guess that I should hit on this point. Maybe in the last episode, using my 2 500 XP lamps on farming was a mistake, but rather you should use them on Herblore. I know a lot of you guys are watching. I've had a lot of you guys say that you're gonna start at 10 HP Ironman because I've inspired you, whether on liability or now this series. So if you haven't used those yet on farming, if I had to do it all over again, yeah, I would say Herblore. Okay, that was no problem. Okay, so now we get to the very last one, and that is going to be the Rogue's Purse, which is unfortunately within the dungeon to the north, locked right next to a bunch of Jogers. So here's where it's going to get bad. Right out of the gate, I'm going to get hit by a Joger. Here we go, get ready for it. I'm going to get hit now. Oh wow, okay, hang on. Let's see if we can maneuver this. Very slow. No, we couldn't, but that's fine. Hug the wall, hug the wall. Come on, please get lucky. Oh my gosh, please. This is such a gift. There's no Jokers. No! Fuck off. That's the concern. You see that? Did you just see what happened there? Fucking finally, okay. Let's just get out of here. Not even risk going back to the north. So this should be Jungle Potion complete. Take your Rogue's Purse and please give me my Herblore XP. Thank you. 1 quest point, 775 Herblore XP, and we're up to 9. Let's go do that quest. X marks the spot. That'll get me to 10. We can start this by speaking to Veos. All right. Well, I've never done this quest before, but it looks relatively easy. All we have to do is dig in 4 different spots. X marks the spot. 1 quest point, 300 XP in the skill of choice. Doesn't unlock anything new. Well, that was relatively easy, I guess, for a 300 XP lamp. Sure, why not? 1 quest point, the antique lamp, 200 coins, and a beginner clue scroll. Alright, we'll use this one on Herblore, and there's 300 XP. That takes me to level 10, and now we can put our next plan into place, which was doing the dig site quest. In the next episode, we will attempt Shilo Village. 100% solo, no mains, no viewer help.